Under the rules of court, Your Honor, which are the rules being used in the courts of law, hypothetical questions are not allowed to be asked. Are we supposed to insist on asking hypothetical questions?
Kung hindi natin pag-uusapan yung mga posibleng scenarios kahit hindi pa nangyayari, Mr. Chair. We can't have good laws kung hindi natin pag-uusapan paano yan pwedeng ipatupad, paano yan pwedeng maabuso, which means yung nagiging line of questioning na ating colleagues are essential to the conduct of our proceedings sa komite. Ilang, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, this is the
Paano po
problem.
kaya naubos, na ibayad, na disburse ni Colonel Achica yung buong amount ng 125 million in 7 days?
Ma'am, hindi po ako makasagot niyan, ma'am. Kasi hindi po ako ang naggastos. In reality po, ma'am. Si Sir
Question
Lachica,
is answerable only by tama o mali. We are talking about 700 plus acknowledgement receipts. May signature, walang printed name, walang pagkitaan ng pangalan ng recipients. Kung kayo po ang magre-release nito, papayag po ba kayo na walang printed name ang tumanggap?
hindi po. Pero depende po sa sitwasyon,
You have
ma'am.
given your answer already. Ms. Acosta, let's proceed to the next category of acknowledgement receipts. Mayroon naman pong 300 plus. May signature, may printed name, pero hindi naman mabasa yung printed name. In other words, wala din pong pagkitaan kung sino ang recipient. Again, on the assumption na kayo po ang magre-release ng perang ito sa recipient, papayag po ba kayong i-release itong perang ito na hindi nyo nakitang nakasulat ang pangalan ng recipient?
Nag-trust po ako kay Sir Lachica, ma'am.
Ms. Acosta, let us answer the question po. I understand na ang sabi niyo po si Colonel Lachica ang nag-release.
Yes po.
On the assumption only, kunyari lang po kayo ang magre-release. Andyan yung recipient. 300 mahigit po to. Papayag po ba kayo na hindi nyo mabasa ang mga tunay na pangalan ng pinagbibigyan nyo ng pera?
Kung ako po ang nagbigay, hindi po ako papayag.
Hindi kayo papayag. Now, let us go to the acknowledgement receipt with the recipient whose name is Mary Grace Piatos. Do we still have that slide, Secretariat? Can we please share it? I wish to believe na nakita nyo na po ito during the previous hearings. Again, hypothetical question ulit. Kung kayo po ba ang magre-release ng pera to a name, Mary Grace Piatos, kayo po ba ay papayag?
Papayag pa ako, ma'am. Meron naman pong Piatos na apelyido.
Do you know Mary Grace Piatos? Do you know Mary Grace Piatos?
Wala po. Hindi ko po siya kilala, ma'am.
But you said na papayag kayo kasi may apelidong Piatos. Saan ho ba kayo nakakita ng apelidong Piatos?
Meron po sa amin sa Davao, ma'am.
Meron po
Oo.
na apelidong Piatos. I will be interested to know, Ms. Acosta, kung sino po yung mga taga Davao na may apelidong Piatos. But do you honestly believe na meron pong Mary Grace Piatos?
Yes, ma'am. Sa Davao po meron.
Meron.
Opo.
Bakit po kaya hindi siya lumulutang? I am reminded by the pledge of, I believe, the Young Guns, who contributed money to raise 1 million, asking Mary Grace Piatos to come out to the open. Bakit po kaya walang lumulutang? If indeed mayroong Mary Grace Piatos sa Davao.
Kasi po, nagbibase lang po ako sa binigay po ni Sir Lachica na mga binalik
Ms.
niya sa
Acosta,
akin.
kindly answer the question po. Ang sabi niyo po kanina, mayroong Mary Grace Piatos.
Piatos po ang sinabi ko, ma'am, na apelyido.
Nonetheless, kayo po ba'y naniniwalang mayroong Mary Grace Piatos? In the first place, kayo po dapat kaharap nito eh. Dahil kayong special disbursing officer. But you kept on claiming that you handed the entire amount to Colonel Lachica. Kaya hindi nyo alam kung anong nangyari doon sa pera. O ito na po ang consequence. Ipinagtiwala nyo ang disbursement sa hindi naman accountable officer. How will you answer now to that acknowledgement receipt? Paano nyo po ngayon ipapaliwanag yan? Kayo po ang accountable officer and you're bound to explain who is Mary Grace Piatos.
Hindi po talaga ako maka-explain yan, ma'am, kasi hindi po ako ang nagpapipirma po. Ang nag-execute po ng acknowledgement na yun, ma'am, si Sir Lachica po.
You said ang nag-execute po ng acknowledgement ay si Sir Lachica. Sino pong pumerma dyan?
Siya lang po ang makakaalam, ma'am.
Si Colonel Lachica lang ang nakakaalam.
Yes po, kasi siya po ang nag-execute ng acknowledgement receipt po.
Ms. Acosta, ako po'y gusto ko pong maawa sa inyo kasi while you entrusted the entire amount of 125 million to Colonel Lachica, who is not an accountable officer at all, I hope you realize, kayo po ang mananagot sa buong 125 million. Are you aware of that?
Yes, ma'am, aware po ako.
Balikan ko po si Mary Grace Piatos, anchoring my question on your statement na may mga Piatos sa Davao City. In spite of the pledge of 1 million by Young Guns, kung talaga pong may Mary Grace Piatos, I believe 2 weeks na ang nakaraan, but wala po kayang nagpapakilala na Mary Grace Piatos.
Piatos lang po ang sinabi ko, ma'am.
Ano po
ako-
yun?
Piatos lang po na apelyido ang sinabi
Yes,
ko.
but you said that there are Piatoses in Davao City. May mga Piatos sa Davao. Kung hindi nyo man po talaga personally kilala that certain Mary Grace, bakit po kaya walang lumulutang kung talagang may Mary Grace Piatos, magkakaroon ho siya ng 1 milyon na walang kahirap-hirap? Would you agree with me if I would say? The reason kung bakit walang lumulutang ay dahil wala naman talagang Mary Grace Piatos. Tama po ba?
Hindi po ako maka-say ng yes or no, ma'am, kasi si Sir Lachica po ang nag-execute po, ang nagpapapirma po
No.
ng acknowledgement
Ms.
receipt.
Acosta, I'm not asking you about the personality of Mary Grace Piatos. This is a hypothetical question again. Having stated na may mga Piatos sa Davao, and considering na nag-pledge ng Young Guns ng 1 million, tatanggapin ni Mary Grace Piatos. The only condition is magpakilala siya. Ako si Mary Grace Piatos. Tama po bang sabihin na kaya walang lumulutang na Mary Grace Piatos ay dahil ang totoo, wala naman talagang Mary Grace Piatos? Tama po o mali?
Yun po ang answer
Tama
ko,
po o
ma'am.
mali, Ms. Acosta?
Siguro, tama po yun, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's proceed to that acknowledgement receipt with the name Kokoy Villamin. Sino po si Kokoy Villamin?
Ganun pa rin, ma'am. Hindi ko po siya kilala.
Secretariat, please flash again the AR.
Natanggap po lang kaling kay ano.
Mr. Chair.
Madam Vice President.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Acosta has been crying since this hearings started because of her fear and a lot of other things. Can we just give her some air?
1 minute suspension is declared by the chair. Hearing resumes. Congressman Marcoleta, you recognize.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I know that our rules of procedure in aid of legislation includes suppletorily the use of the rules of court. Under the rules of court, Your Honor, which are the rules being used in the courts of law, hypothetical questions are not allowed to be asked. Are we supposed to insist on asking hypothetical questions?
Could you please be specific, Congressman Marcoleta?
It's very specific, Mr. Chair. The witness is being asked hypothetical questions. These are disallowed in the courts of law. If you're using the rules of court suppletorily, what is the purpose of asking hypothetical questions?
Under our internal rules, the rules of procedure governing the proceedings before the Committee on Good Government under Section 16, it provides that rules of procedure and evidence in any meeting of the committee, the rules of evidence prevailing in courts of law or equity shall not be controlling, and the committee shall use every and all reasonable means to ascertain the facts in each case speedily and objectively without regard to technicality of law or procedure.
Yes, Mr. Chair, we're talking of facts.
All in the
We're not
intent,
talking about hypothetical situations here. We're not supposed to be getting facts out of speculations. We cannot speculate on the questions that should be asked and answered. This will not benefit the committee, Mr. Chair. Thank you very much.
thank you. Noted, Congressman Marcoleta.
Mr. Chair.
Please
Mr. Chair.
continue with the...
Mr. Chair.
Congressman
Dagdag lang po na
Manuel.
response, Mr. Chair, since always po ini-invoke na kung ano yung dapat na conduct ng committee, ano yung bounds ng mga discussions natin. Mr. Chair, again, ang ginagawa po natin ay in aid of legislation at hindi po tayo makakagawa ng mga batas, hindi natin maaral yung pwedeng maging mga batas kung hindi natin pag-uusapan yung mga posibleng scenarios kahit hindi pa nangyayari, Mr. Chair. We can't have good laws kung hindi natin pag-uusapan paano yan pwedeng ipatupad, paano yan pwedeng maabuso, which means yung nagiging line of questioning na ating colleagues are essential to the conduct of our proceedings sa komite. Ilang, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, this is the problem of non-lawyers. They insist on something that should not be done.
Noted,
Thank you.
Congressman Marcoleta.
Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair.
Yes, Madam Vice President.
Can I answer as head of agency of the
Ano po,
Office of the
Madam?
Vice President? Can I answer as head of the agency of the Office of the Vice President as well?
With respect to the...
To the comment manifestation of Congressman Marcoleta, sir.
No, you are not allowed. Please continue, Congresswoman Luistro.
Ms. Acosta, ano po ba ang nararamdaman nyo? Of course, I'm concerned about you. Ano po yon?
Nanginginig po, ma'am.
Bakit po kayo nanginginig? Bukod po sa nanginginig, ano pong nararamdaman nyo? Hindi naman po ako sumisigaw.
Kasi po, wala po talaga akong alam kung sino po yun, si Kukoy Villamin, si Grace Piatos po. Kasi po, si Sir La Chica po ang nasa ground po. Siya po ang nagpipipirma. Nag-base na lang po ako sa sinaol, sa binalik niya sa akin na acknowledgement receipt po, ma'am.
Pero ma'am, I hope you acknowledge na yun pong sinasabi niyong ginawa ni Colonel La Chica. Yun po'y trabaho niyo as a special disbursing officer.
Yes, ma'am. Pero may utos po ang aking boss, ma'am, na i-release ko po kay Sir La Chica, ma'am.
I heard you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We will just proceed with the question. Tell me pag hindi nyo na po kaya, I will stop. Ano po? You just answer from what you believe is true to yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Punta po tayo kay Kokoy Villamin. Do you know this person?
Wala po talaga akong alam, ma'am.
Wala po kayong alam.
Yes po, ma'am.
Surname Villamin. May kilala po ba kay sa Davao na Villamin?
Wala po akong alam, ma'am. Wala po akong kilala, ma'am.
Okay. So you cannot answer with respect to the identity of this Kokoy Villamin. Mr. Chair, do we have the NBI here as well as the PSA? They are not yet here.
Not yet here.
But I believe that
We have submitted the acknowledgement receipt. In process daw po.
okay. Ms. Acosta, do you confirm that the 125 million for the last quarter of 2022 was utilized from December 21 to December 31 as stated in the records?
Yes, ma'am. Based po sa binigay sa akin ni Sir La Chica
Okay.
na accomplishment report at saka acknowledgement receipt po.
Ms. Acosta, this is 125 million spent in, I believe 10 days nga po ito eh. hindi 11 days. Kasi under the law, when we count, we exclude the first, we include the last. So if we count from December 21 to December 31, this will be equivalent to 10 days. Tanggalin po natin yung sinasabi ni Chairman Acop na holiday, 3 days, in other words, 7 araw na lang po. Can you please enlighten us? Paano po kaya naubos, naibayad, na-disburse ni Colonel Lachica yung buong amount ng 125 million in 7 days?
Ma'am, hindi po ako makasagot niyan, ma'am. Kasi hindi po ako ang naggastos in reality po, ma'am. Si Sir La Chica po ang may alam, ma'am.
Ma'am, you were the special disbursing officer of Davao from 2019 to 2022. And then you became the disbursing officer of the OVP. So kagaya po ng sabi nyo kanina, you have mastered already the process of utilization of confidential fund. Isang tanong lang po, posible po ba ito na ang 125 million ay magastos sa nalolooban lamang ng 7 weekdays?
Hindi ko po alam, ma'am. Kasi hindi po ako ang personal gastos
Ms.
po sa
Acosta,
pera, ma'am.
the question is based on your experience as SDO. Sabi niyo po kanina, 3 years kayong naging SDO ng Confidential Fund in Davao City. You even said you have mastered already the process of utilization. Ayon po ba sa karanasan ninyong yun? Yun po bang 125 million? Kaya po bang gastusin yun sa loob ng 7 weekdays, araw na may pasok lamang? Base po sa inyong karanasan, kaya po o hindi?
Hindi ko yan masagot, ma'am. Kasi hindi po ako ang nag-disburse na 125 million, ma'am. Si Sir La Chica po, ma'am.
Ms. Acosta, our question is based on your experience.
Hindi po ganun ang confidential fund sa Davao, ma'am. Hindi po ganun kalaki, ma'am.
In other words, ayon po sa inyong karanasan bilang Confidential Fund ng Davao 2019 to 2022, hindi kaya gastusin ang 125 million in 7 days. Tama po ba?
Hindi po ako makasabing tama, ma'am, kasi hindi po ganyan ang confidential fund sa Davao, ma'am.
Ma'am, the question is based on your experience. Kung ito po ba'y dadalhin natin doon sa sitwasyon nyo bilang SDO ng Davao, kaya po kaya yun?
Hindi ko,
Gagastusin?
hindi ko masagot, ma'am.
Okay.